Yay.
And Self-Destructor, thanks to the road.
Yeah, this would have turned
Oh,
out
you
better
know
for me.
what's interesting is you did not receive the Environmental Hazard. Environmental Hazard is a award you get when it's the level that kills you repeatedly. But I guess it doesn't count for the road in this case.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Could have gave me something. Consolation prize, at least.
You got the consolation prize from being the punching bag.
So Samus and Peach in the match. Two
It
girls.
is an all-women's game so
So
far.
far, although it cannot be because there is an all-man's match coming up right next.
That,
So there's guaranteed one dude in the last round.
oh, you are referring to the Game & Watch Roy and Fox.
Yes. I'm
Unfortunately,
gonna go green. Let's go green. Let's see what we can do for green.
what do we have for that? We have Roy, who does not have green. Oh, he does! That is correct.
And it shows the wrong one. I apologize, folks.
You took it off of Game & Watch, is below my hand.
Yeah, thanks, man. Alright, so does Fox have green?
Yes, he does.
Yes! A match of the green. Alright. Let us see what happens.
Corneria. Ah, a classic favorite of many. It is a home game for Fox, but he has unfortunately not shown promise in this case. In the last couple of fights that he has been in. Now, it is an anybody's match. A nice solid melee going back and forth. If any of you do not know for the meaning of the word melee, it is very similar to the meaning of the word brawl. It's pretty much the French equivalent to the word brawl.
Hmm.
Not exactly, mind you. So don't quote me on that.
What is U equivalent to?
A bad name.
Yes, thank you. That's where I was going with that.
For all of you, that pause was me making faces, trying to consider the best way to phrase it. No offense, no offense out there to the namers of that. I understand why the naming system had gone the way it did for choosing the name of the Wii U in itself, and the purposing for why they have been naming things, games such
Boom!
U.
Ooh.
It is because they
There's
have
gonna be
actually
more.
gone back towards a spirit of reapproaching games in the manner that they used to, type of thing, or at least that is the presumed approach. I can't speak for them, but if you remember back in the day, that was actually a classic thing,
Like Super Metroid for Super Nintendo.
or something 64.
Yep.
And they have been getting back to their roots a lot when it comes to a lot of their games. If
Although,
anybody cares to look up the videos for the upcoming Zelda, they have approached it with a map system, or sorry, an idea that they had not used since the very first Zelda, a large open world.
I would like to see. I still have to watch those videos myself. That is something we should do during intermission.
I do not know the name of the links themselves, but I can at least give the suggestion of go ahead and look it up. It's worthwhile checking out. But as I was saying, it seems to be getting back to the roots. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'm talking out of my ass. But if not, good call, Nintendo. You've been doing good work.
Although I do have to make one reference to a bad call when they changed it from Revolution to Wii.
It was a family approach, and it actually
I
was a good call.
understand. No, I'm not against that. I understand why they did it, and I understand.
It's just the loss of the revolution.
Yeah, like it was a revolution in gaming, and then you just turned it into like a family system.
To be fair, it was a true revolution in gaming, and even though it was a family system, it revolutionized the casual gamer.
Now, I have. Sorry, I was gonna say I have. I was gonna start my next sentence before I even said my first one. During the Wii, I did have a bit of falling out because like even though I own quite a few Wii games, I guess not in comparison to say other systems, PS3 and Xbox 360. I think 360 may have the most because I was the first system I got. I bought the most games for it, and actually no, second system I got, but it's one I played the most. So because of my falling out with Nintendo, pretty much. So I got Brawl and I played it and I unlocked all the characters, but I didn't unlock all the stages. That is for sure. And I didn't put a lot of time into it. I've probably put more time into you since it's come out than I have actually put into Brawl since it came out, which is funny, including the unlocking stuff today.
Speaking of the Smash Brothers, the match is coming down to the last little bit here. Roy has made a savage comeback, considering that he had gotten low on the KOs early. And Mr. Game & Watch is out. Fox is now being battered about and is at a high percentage. This might actually go into Roy's favor, but Fox seems to be determined to bring himself back up again.
But who is more of a wife beater, would you say, between the two? Because it's possibly going to be a match of beating up 3 women, so...
Roy views all opponents equal, but it's not. Oh, Fox suffered a fall from a rapid drop going over the edge. This might be Roy's match. Roy will fight all opponents equally, but he is of an honorable sort. Fox has been noted in the past to have arguments and falling outs with his set love interest, Crystal, in the later games.
Which is fitting that he won.
Though it's not that he is a beater of women.
Yes, I just
in fact, for her personal safety is the reason why they had a falling out.
Nice. Now again, just to finish my thought from earlier, I do want to state that for the Wii U, however, I have gotten back into Nintendo more. I have purchased Brawl. I have purchased Hyrule Warriors. I have purchased Mario Kart.
You said Brawl.
Did I say Brawl?
Yes,
I did. My bad. I apologize. I meant you. I have actually purchased a few games so far this year, and
ooh, an Avenger KO.
That's pretty decent for Nintendo.
Reciprocator.
Okay.
Sorry, I felt the interesting ones needed to be called out for Fox because it was passing by.
Yep. Yeah, I figured. Yep. I understand where you're going with that. And what are they for?
How about that? Roy has 2 KOs. 1 on each, and 5 falls. So he's at -3. It's just interesting that he only got 2 KOs.
What?
I'll just skip right over to the.
Yeah, pretty much. I think I did the same thing.
We've delayed a little bit here, so.
Yeah, we have.
Instant posers, skid master button, Foresight. Foresight's always interesting to see. Nothing too big on Roy's part there.
He did survive pretty well. He almost won it.
True. He was over a minute in the battle longer than Mr. Game & Watch.
Ooh, yeah, that's true. All right. Yeah, now we have one more match before we find out the final underdog match. We have
Jigglypuff. Falco.
Jigglybo.
Now, there is an old joke reference. Apologies to the name involved here. But a friend of mine and I had a joking nickname for the headband version of Jigglypuff.
Okay.
And I feel it's a bit insulting, but I'll risk it anyways. The joke name we had for it was Richard Simmons Puff. My friend at the time enjoyed comically referencing towards Richard Simmons.
By the way, Richard Simmons, I've watched your workout videos and I've worked out to a few of them in my time, so this is actually kind of funny. I like it.
This is no particular offense meant. It was just an amusing idea.
That was pretty, but we're going bow, not headband. No.
I know.
No, we're going blue, so.
That was what I was saying is that Richard Simmons Puff actually would have gone in the green theme for the previous.
Oh. Nice.
There is actually a bluer armor for Roy or Marth, I believe.
Now, can I get what I want? Fox beating down on women. Do you think that's a possibility against Falco and Marth?
It depends. Peach has shown a strong presence.
No, we need Jigglypuff. I mean, Jigglypuff against Falco and Marth. Do you think Jigglypuff could win to go into that 3-way?
I don't believe so. Though we have already seen a fall by Falco. 2, in fact.
Oh, the wall jump, and fall.
The wall jump character has failed to wall jump.
Oh, 3.
Falco is abandoning this match. Marth has fallen to Jigglypuff. And has fallen again. This might simply go to Jigglypuff for the sheer idiocy of our 2 male characters. Man smart, but woman is smart is apparently holding true. in a shameful,
Oh,
shameful,
Celeste!
repeated fall.
Oh my god! She's, oh, if she doesn't win this at this point,